What's going on, GPgaming? This is Sviatoslav with more Rome 2 online multiplayer battles. This is a 2 vs 2, large unit size, large funds. So basically your standard multiplayer battle, except for the fact that it's 2 vs 2. I choose Sparta. I decided to go all melee infantry, 100%. No missile units, no cavalry, all melee infantry. My ally is commanding Carthage, going up against the Seleucids and Armenia. Armenia brings 2 Carthage axemen, 4 Persian hoplites, a whole ton of missile units. Six Eastern slingers and 2 Eastern javelin men, 1 royal cataphract, 1 Azad knight, 1 mercenary Cappadocian, and 2 horse skirmishers. Seleucids, he brings 6 archers, 3 median cav. General is shield bearers, brings a bunch of thorax pikemen, some silver shield swordmen, some hillmen, some more silver shield swordmen. So my army, I bring a whopping 8 Spartan youths. Yeah, 8 Spartan youths, massive front line, cheap units. To protect my important units, I brought 2 Perioikoi spears. I put 1 on each flank. I brought 2 heroes of Sparta, 1 on each flank. And I also brought 2 royal Spartans. I put them on the flanks of my main line. Then I brought 6 Spartan hoplites. And over here is the rest of my line. That's my 2nd Perioikoi spear, my 2nd hero of Sparta. So I moved my guys all the way to the line because he has all these missile units. I don't want to let him kite me, so I spread my line out all the way across and I just sweep. Sweep like a broom. So over here, there's some skirmishing going on. Some horse skirmishers. Doing some damage against Carthaginian cav. Libyan hoplites. Holding the cav off. Median cav. Poised over here in diamond formation. Ready to strike. Seleucids in formation. Archers up front. Thorax pikemen behind them. Thureos spears on the flanks. Behind that, silver shield swordman. Behind that, hillmen. Same thing over here. Hillmen. Silver shield swordman. Thureos spears. Now, Armenia brought all these missile units, but not enough cavalry to keep my guys at bay. So here we go. Just moving up. There's no point in me running at this point because he's not shooting at me. However, once he starts shooting at me, that's when I start running. And so I put all these Spartan youths up front, all these cheap units. So here we go. Spartan youths, or no, Perioikoi spears. Basically Thureos spears. Getting shot at. Spartan youths getting shot at. That's fine. Spartan youths across the line getting shot at. This is what I want. So he's pulling him back, which is also what I want. I don't want him to be able to shoot me. So my Spartan youths, I'm pulling away from these hillmen and these silver shield swordsmen. There's no way Spartan youths are gonna be able to do anything to silver shield swordmen. So I'm just gonna pull away. And right now I just have to keep chasing. I basically have to chase him to the red line or into a corner because his units are faster than mine. And so I have no way of catching him unless I spread out and I surround him. So let's see, Carthage, they're moving up more cautiously. See my Perioikoi spears absorbing tons of missiles, tons of precursors, tons of arrows from the archers, but they're gonna run away pretty soon. Heroes of Sparta getting into the hillmen. hillmen, and silver shield swordsmen. All those javelins and shields. Here's the Sparta going to absolutely murder hillmen. Silver shield swordsmen moving up in shield wall to flank, to protect their flank. I'm charging the shield wall with my Spartan hoplites, just to hold them there, so that way once these hillmen are dead, heroes of Sparta can move in behind these silver shield swordsmen and get into their rear. Over here, Spartan youths attacking the Persian hoplites. In the rear, Carthage the Axeman doing a good job against my Spartan youths, but my Spartan youths are supported by Royal Spartans charging in. Perioikos spears. Look, I have so many units. Carthage the Axeman doing a great job against Spartan youths. I was going to do a rear charge, but I'm pretty sure the Carthage the Axeman would still win. So I'm just going to run away. There's no point in me sending my infantry in just to die. So right now I'm using all my cheap spear units to chase these guys down. So yeah, here I'm doing what I said I was going to do. Hillmen got murdered by Heroes of Sparta. Heroes of Sparta attacked the Silver Shield Swordmen in the rear. Silver Shield Swordmen are losing decisively. Spartan hoplites charging onto the Thurio spears. They're going to take him down, but it's going to take a long time. He allows his Azat Knights to get charged by my Spartan hoplites. He allows his Persian hoplites to get charged in the rear by Spartan hoplites. Perioikos spears got into the Eastern Javelin men. Eastern slingers getting chased away. Yeah, those Carthage Axemen murdering my Spartan youths. They only took 10 casualties. Other Spartan youths just gotta run away. There's no point in fighting those guys. That's what's going on over here. Mercenary Gallic warriors and Libyan infantry just staring at the thorax pikemen. Silver Shield swordsmen fighting Median Cav. Libyan infantry and Median Cav are fighting Thurio spears. So over here, Armenia brought a lot of Cav. There's more missile units, archers pouring the fire into the Carthaginian Cav. Got a huge engagement. Enemy thorax pikemen are getting shot at by the Balearic slingers. I'm still chasing, getting to the hillmen with my hoplites. Enemy units are breaking. Enemy units are breaking over here. I've swept this whole area, except for these Carthage Axemen. There's no reason for me to try to fight them and kill them. Royal Spartans, though, taking care of the Carthage Axemen. Carthage Axemen are great units, but they are not going to stand up to Royal Spartans. So over here, I'm going to charge my 2 Spartan youths into these Carthage Axemen so I can hold them down, and then charge the Carthage Axemen in the rear with my Royal Hoplites, my Royal Spartans. Silver Shield Swordsmen still holding out. They're very good sword units, but they are surrounded. Spartan Hoplites, Royal Spartans chasing down enemy missile units. Finally, Spartan youths getting into the Eastern Javelin men, chasing them all the way to the red line. Same thing over here. Perioikos spears getting into the Eastern slingers. Still chasing them away. Heroes of Sparta getting into the side of these hillmen. Hillmen are going to get annihilated by Heroes of Sparta. Silver Shield swordsmen still in there. They're hanging in. Royal Spartans swinging around and trap these Eastern slingers.
Yes, Commander.
Spartan hoplites chasing away Eastern slingers. Mercenary Cappadocians surrounded, completely surrounded by Carthaginian swords. Looks like Carthaginian Cav is beating the Median Cav of Armenia. Libyan hoplites going to get into the archers. Royal Spartans and Heroes of Sparta. 2 elite spear units are charging the thorax hoplites, or the thorax pikemen in the rear. The thorax pikemen are going to get wrecked. So I've just been chasing Armenia all the way around the map. That's all I could do. If I were to stand still, I'd just get shot to death.
Advance! Form phalanx! Now! Phalanx!
Carthage is engaging these shield bearers. Engaging silver shield swordmen. Median cav. Seleucid players getting some good shots into the rear of these Libyan infantry. But it's not going to be enough. He's got way too many guys over here. And I've got way too many guys still left alive. Spartan hoplites cleaning up the rest of these Persian hoplites. Especially because I was fighting the Persian hoplites in the rear. Yeah, Royal Spartan's doing a great job against Carthage Axemen. Look, these pikes are already running away. Thorax pikes getting demolished. They got charged in the rear. Mercenary Gallic warriors going to get a good charge into shield bearers and into thorax pikes. Okay, they missed the thorax pikes, but still getting a good charge into the shield bearers and into the silver shield swordmen. All my spearmen just moving across the battlefield, trying to lock down the Armenian units. Most of the enemies destroyed at this point. Armenia was not able to do the damage because I had 20 units. Over here we're going to have a little fight. Persian hoplites, more Persian hoplites, allowing me to charge them in the rear with Spartan youths. Persian hoplites will destroy Spartan youths, but he allowed me to charge him in the rear, so he's going to die. Spartan hoplites chasing enemy missile units all the way across the whole battlefield. Enemy pipeline's been destroyed pretty much. This is all they have left. Shield bearers are still alive, still healthy, but they're getting attacked in the rear. Libyan infantry just hanging out. Silver shield swordmen losing the combat. Surrounded by Gallic warriors, Libyan infantry, more Libyan infantry. Carthaginian cav chasing after horse skirmishers. Spartan youths gonna get into the eastern slingers. There we go. I get a charge. Young Spartans getting a taste of fresh blood. Ooh, stab. So yeah, the game's pretty much over. Didn't really do anything too crazy. I just took a full rush army and saw that Armenia brought a whole bunch of missile units, so I charged them. But I mean, either way, with the units I brought, holy shit, Periorkoi spears, 246 kills. Periorkoi spears almost never get that many kills. That's crazy. They got more kills than... Oh no, okay, no. One of my Royal Spartans got 262 kills. I got over 2,000 kills. That's pretty good. Jay Willie doing a pretty good job too. 2 of his 3 mercenary Balearics getting over 200 kills. That's really good. Rest of his units doing pretty good. Armenia, I mean, his general got almost 200 kills. That's good, but it was probably on like Spartan youths or something like that. Carthage Axemen getting a lot of kills, but once again only on Spartan youths, so not the important units. Persian hoplites getting destroyed by real Spartan hoplites. Seleucids, silver shield swordsman doing okay. Rest of his units just getting destroyed. Shield bearers doing okay.